Leo, are you ready for a financial breakthrough? Is the universe aligning to bring you an unexpected windfall? If you've landed on this video, it's not a coincidence. The universe is speaking directly to you, and what's coming could change everything. This is eternal mindfulness, and today's reading is unlike any other. Recently, have you been seeing strange synchronicities? Repeating numbers like 888, 1111, or 555? Have you felt an unexplainable urge to take a leap of faith, yet something keeps holding you back? So, you are standing at the edge of a powerful shift. Money is energy, and right now the energy around you is shifting in a way that could open the floodgates of wealth, success, and freedom. You may soon receive a financial opportunity out of nowhere. A windfall, an investment return, a promotion, or even something as unpredictable as a lottery win. But here's the catch. You must be open to receiving it. Too often people block their own blessings. Fear, doubt, and past failures create invisible walls between them and the abundance the universe wants to pour into their lives. What if I told you that money flows freely only when your mindset and energy align with receiving it? Think of it this way. Water doesn't flow through a blocked pipe, and wealth doesn't flow into a mind filled with fear and limitations. The ancient teachings of Buddhism and the law of attraction remind us that what we focus on expands. If you focus on debt, scarcity, and fear, you attract more of it. If you focus on opportunities, gratitude, and action, you attract success effortlessly. So, Leo, here's the big question. Are you ready to break through the mental barriers that have been holding you back? Are you prepared to step into your power and claim the financial freedom the universe is guiding you toward? This astrological event is rare. It's not just another phase. It's a cosmic window of opportunity that doesn't come often. Right now, planets are aligning in a way that could activate massive shifts in your career, investments, and financial status. But if you ignore the signs, the opportunity may pass you by. Comment, "I am ready," below if you are open to receiving this energy and claiming the abundance meant for you. In this video, we'll dive deep into the astrological transits influencing your financial destiny, reveal what the tarot has to say about your next big move, and give you the keys to unlocking a life where money flows freely and opportunities come effortlessly. Stay with me until the end, because if you're watching this, you were meant to hear these messages. Your financial breakthrough might be just one insight away. You may have felt it already, a deep, unshakable sense that something is shifting. One moment, you feel an overwhelming surge of excitement and motivation, as if you're on the brink of something extraordinary. The next, doubt creeps in, making you question whether you're truly ready for what's ahead. This emotional back and forth isn't random. It's the natural process of transformation. Just like the tides are pulled by the moon, your inner world is responding to a larger cosmic force. Right now, that force is urging you to release what no longer serves you and step into a new chapter. One defined by greater clarity, freedom, and abundance. Change often feels disruptive, but it is never meaningless. Think of the way a wildfire clears the land, making way for new growth. In the same way, the energy surrounding you is burning away old doubts, fears, and outdated beliefs that have kept you from fully embracing your power. At times, this process may feel uncomfortable, even exhausting. You might find yourself questioning old dreams, reevaluating relationships, or feeling disconnected from the things that once brought you certainty. This isn't a sign that something is wrong. It's a sign that something better is waiting. When you resist change, you create tension within yourself. Imagine trying to hold on to a rope that is being pulled away. Your grip tightens, your arms strain, and eventually it becomes painful. But if you choose to let go, you allow yourself to move freely again. The same applies to your energy. Holding on to past failures, limiting beliefs, or fears about the unknown only makes this transition harder. Instead, recognize that what is leaving your life now is making space for something greater. Your emotions during this time are not your enemy. They are guiding you toward what needs attention. If certain aspects of your life no longer feel fulfilling, that's not a sign of failure. It's a signal that you are growing beyond them. Pay attention to what excites you, what drains you, and what sparks curiosity. These feelings are directing you toward the next step in your journey. There is no need to rush or force answers. When a fruit ripens, it does not resist the process. It simply allows the sun to do its work. In the same way, your clarity will come naturally as long as you remain open and observant. If you find yourself struggling with uncertainty, take a deep breath and remind yourself, nothing is permanent. What feels unfamiliar today will soon become second nature. The version of you who once feared change will look back and wonder why you ever hesitated. Now is the time to trust the unfolding. The opportunities ahead are not just about financial gain or external success, though those may come as well. The true transformation happening here is within you. This is the moment to align your actions with your deepest values, to pursue the things that make you feel truly alive. The more you embrace this transition, the more effortlessly everything will begin to fall into place. If you find yourself at a crossroads, unsure of what step to take next, know that you are not lost. You are simply between the past and the future, standing in the powerful space where anything is possible. Let go of the fear that you must have it all figured out right now. Instead, focus on the present moment. What is calling to you? What excites you, even if it also scares you? Follow that energy and you will find your way. Transformation is not about becoming someone new. It is about returning to who you were always meant to be. The path ahead may be unfamiliar, but it is leading you exactly where you are meant to go. The more you embrace the flow of change, the more you will see that everything is aligning in your favor. The universe is not working against you. It is opening doors you never even realized existed. The question is, will you walk through them? There are moments in life when everything feels like it's shifting, yet nothing is fully clear. You start noticing patterns. Certain numbers appear repeatedly. Unexpected conversations seem to confirm your unspoken thoughts, or events unfold in a way that seems too precise to be mere coincidence. These are not just random occurrences. They are signals guiding you toward a pivotal change. When numbers like 555 or 1111 keep showing up, it often means a transition is happening. Something in your life is preparing to transform, and your role is to recognize it and move with it instead of resisting. Change is not always dramatic or immediate. Sometimes it starts as a subtle feeling, a quiet knowing that something is shifting beneath the surface. But if you ignore the early signs, life has a way of making the message louder. The discomfort, the repeated situations, the sense of being stuck. These are all ways the universe nudges you to pay attention. When you resist change, you create unnecessary suffering. Think of a river. It flows effortlessly because it does not cling to any single point along its journey. If it tried to stop, it would become stagnant, losing its natural vitality. In the same way, holding on to outdated beliefs, relationships, or fears creates resistance in your life, keeping you from experiencing the expansion that awaits. It's natural to feel hesitant when faced with the unknown. The mind seeks comfort in familiarity, even when familiarity no longer serves you. But true growth happens when you step beyond what is safe and predictable. Imagine a tree. If it refuses to shed its old leaves out of fear, it will never make space for new growth. Likewise, if you hold on to past versions of yourself, past disappointments, or limiting beliefs, You prevent new opportunities from entering. Letting go is not about losing control. It's about understanding that control itself is an illusion. Life will move forward with or without your permission. The question is, will you flow with it or will you struggle against it? The more you open yourself to change, the more you begin to see that it is not something to be feared. It is something to be embraced. Each ending is simply a doorway to something greater. If you are being asked to release certain people, habits, or situations, trust that something better is on its way. Sometimes the things we cling to the most are the very things that keep us from rising to our full potential. Letting go does not mean forgetting. It means making peace with what was and stepping fully into what is. This is a time of renewal. You are being given an opportunity to realign with what truly matters. Pay attention to where life is guiding you. If a door is closing, trust that another is opening, even if you cannot see it yet. Opportunities often come disguised as challenges, and growth is rarely comfortable in the moment. But the discomfort is temporary. The expansion that follows is lasting. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, the waves stretching endlessly before you. You can stand on the shore, afraid to step in, or you can wade into the water and allow yourself to be carried forward. The ocean does not fight against its currents, and neither should you. There is a natural flow to everything, and when you stop resisting, life begins to unfold in ways you never imagined. Now is the time to trust. Trust in your path, trust in your ability to navigate change, and trust that the things falling away are only making room for something far greater. The universe is not taking anything from you. It is preparing you for what is meant to be yours. All that is required is your willingness to step forward with an open heart, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. As the tides of change continue to move through your life, the next step is not about waiting. It's about stepping forward with intention. The universe does not hand opportunities to those who hesitate indefinitely. It rewards those who recognize the moment and take action. This is the time to align your choices with your desires, to move past uncertainty, and to embrace what is unfolding before you. The energy surrounding you now is rich with possibility, and what you choose to do with it will shape what comes next. In love and relationships, this is a moment of renewal. If you are in a partnership, it is not enough to simply maintain the connection as it is. Relationships, like all things, must evolve to remain strong. Growth does not come from routine or complacency. It comes from deepening understanding, open conversations, and a willingness to be fully present with each other. This is the time to express what has been left unsaid, to bridge any emotional gaps, and to infuse your relationship with fresh energy. Small changes, a new shared experience, a shift in communication, or even a moment of vulnerability can bring profound transformation. If you are single, you may feel as though love has been distant, but change is already in motion. The moment you release the expectation of how or when something should happen, you make space for something extraordinary to enter. Love often arrives when you are not actively searching, when you are so immersed in your own growth and happiness that it naturally aligns with you. The presence of new connections is drawing closer. The question is, will you recognize it when it appears? Will you be open to meeting someone different from what you expected, yet exactly what you need? In career and finances, the momentum is unmistakable. Whether it's an opportunity you've been waiting for or one that catches you by surprise, this is a time to move forward with confidence. The hesitation that once held you back no longer serves you. If there has been an idea lingering in your mind, a project waiting to be started, or a change in direction you have been contemplating, the energy now supports action. Growth requires risk. Not reckless impulsivity, but a willingness to trust yourself and take steps in alignment with your vision. Success is not about luck alone. It is about recognizing the moments where preparation meets opportunity. You have already been preparing, whether consciously or unconsciously, for what is about to unfold. The path ahead may not be fully visible, but clarity comes through movement, not through standing still. Just as a flame needs oxygen to grow, your ambitions need space to expand. Take the first step and the next will reveal itself. Doubt will always try to find its way in. This is natural. The mind is designed to seek certainty, to resist the unknown. But certainty is not what leads to breakthroughs. It is in the space of the unknown where true expansion happens. Think of an archer preparing to release an arrow. There is a moment of stillness, of pulling back, before the energy is unleashed toward the target. That moment of tension is where you are now. The next move is to release, without fear, without attachment, knowing that what is meant for you will find its way. There is no need to wait for the perfect conditions. Conditions will never be perfect, but they do not need to be. What matters is your willingness to step forward despite uncertainty, to trust that the effort you put in will be met with results. There is a force at play here, a momentum that will carry you forward if you allow it. The only thing standing between you and what you seek is the choice to move. Now is not the time to question whether you are ready. You are. Now is the time to act. The moment you decide that you are worthy of what is coming, the path ahead will become clearer. Move with confidence, knowing that fortune favors those who step forward. Change is never random. It follows patterns, cycles, and rhythms, much like the way the planets orbit or the seasons shift. Numbers 2 carry a vibration. A frequency that, when understood, reveals the unseen forces shaping your reality. Right now, the number 555 is appearing for a reason. This is not just another moment in time. This is a turning point. A shift is happening beneath the surface, whether you can see it yet or not. The number 555 signals transformation. It is a number of movement, of endings that pave the way for new beginnings. In practical terms, this could mean a sudden career shift, an unexpected opportunity, or even a change in your relationships that pushes you towards something greater. It is the universe's way of nudging you forward, even if you feel uncertain about what's next. But here's the key: change is only disruptive when you resist it. When you embrace it, it becomes expansion. Think about a river carving its way through the landscape. It does not hesitate. It does not try to hold on to the banks or question where it is going. It simply moves, allowing itself to be guided by the natural flow of existence. The same principle applies to you. If you try to cling to what is familiar, you create friction. But if you trust the process, you allow yourself to be carried towards something far greater than you imagined. The law of attraction operates in much the same way. What you focus on expands. If you keep your mind fixed on fears, obstacles, and what could go wrong, you are unconsciously reinforcing those very outcomes. But if you shift your attention to what you desire, if you see yourself already standing in the life you want to create, you are aligning yourself with the energy that will bring it to you. This is not just about thoughts. It is about action. Imagine planting a seed. You do not plant it and then immediately doubt that it will grow. You water it, give it sunlight, and trust that in time it will break through the soil. The same is true for the opportunities you seek. You must nurture them, not with doubt, but with belief. Walk as if what you want is already on its way. Speak as if you have already received it. Align your energy with the reality you want to create, and you will begin to see it unfold. Many people believe they must wait for the right moment. The truth is, the right moment is created the moment you decide it is. The shift begins within you, and once it does, the external world will start to reflect it back. 555 is appearing in your life. It is because something is ready to change. The only question is, are you ready to let it? The key is to remain open. Opportunities rarely come in the form we expect. Sometimes, they arrive disguised as challenges, as uncomfortable situations that push us to grow. Do not resist them. Instead, ask yourself, what is this moment teaching me? How can I move with it rather than against it? This is not a time to shrink back into old patterns. It is a time to step forward, to trust that what is ahead is meant for you. The energy of 555 does not bring small changes. It brings transformation. The kind that redefines the way you see yourself in the world around you. But transformation requires participation. It requires you to act, to trust, and to walk toward the unknown with certainty that the path will appear. As you go, everything is aligning for you. The doors that are closing are making space for something better. The changes you are experiencing are not happening to you, they are happening for you. Stay present. Stay open. And most of all, stay willing to receive what is already making its way to you. Courage has always been your birthright. As a Leo, you are not meant to shrink, to hesitate, or to live in the shadow of your own potential. You were born under the sign of leadership, passion, and radiant self-expression. The challenges you've faced recently were not meant to break you. They were meant to remind you of who you are. Every setback, every obstacle, and every moment of doubt has been shaping you into someone stronger, more resilient, and more aware of what truly matters. The universe does not ask you to be perfect. It asks you to be willing. Willing to trust. Willing to let go. Willing to step forward even when the path is unclear. If something is leaving your life right now, understand that it is not a loss. It is a clearing. Just as the seasons change without resistance, just as the tides shift effortlessly, so too must you allow certain chapters to close. What no longer aligns with your growth is naturally making way for something greater. But to receive what is next, you must be open. This is a time to focus not on what is missing, but on what is present. The more gratitude you cultivate, the more abundance you invite in. Gratitude is not just an emotion. It is a perspective, a way of seeing the world that amplifies what is good and lessens the weight of what is uncertain. Each day, take a moment to acknowledge what you have, your strength, your experiences, the lessons that have guided you here. The simple act of appreciation shifts your energy, aligning you with the opportunities that are already in motion. Clarity will not always arrive in the form of immediate answers. Sometimes it is found in stillness. When the mind is constantly reaching, grasping, and searching, it becomes difficult to see what is right in front of you. This is why taking time to slow down, to breathe, to observe is essential. Your intuition is always speaking, but it is only in moments of quiet that you can truly hear it. Whether through meditation, mindful breathing, or simply stepping away from the noise of daily life, allow yourself to reconnect with the deeper knowing that has always been within you. Your desires are not random. The dreams that pull at you, the visions of the life you want to create, they exist within you for a reason. Writing them down is an act of commitment. It transforms an idea into something tangible, something with weight and form. When you put your intentions onto paper, you are not just hoping, you are declaring. You are signaling to yourself and to the world that you are ready. And when you are ready, opportunities align in ways you never expected. Fear and doubt will try to creep in. This is the nature of the mind. It clings to what is known even when the unknown holds something better. But remember this: fear is not a prophecy. It is a test. A test of whether you will let old patterns keep you from stepping into what is meant for you. Focus instead on what excites you, on what sparks something inside of you. Energy flows where attention goes, and if you continuously direct your thoughts toward possibility rather than limitation, you will begin to see doors open effortlessly. Now is not the time to hold back. Now is the time to embody your essence fully, to walk with confidence, to trust that the universe is not against you but guiding you. Everything is unfolding as it should. You are exactly where you need to be. The only thing left to do is move forward with the certainty that you are worthy of what comes next. Because you are. The choices you make from this moment forward will define the direction of your journey. Everything you need is already within you. The strength, the wisdom, and the courage to step into the life you truly desire. The only question is, will you allow yourself to embrace it fully? You were never meant to play small. You were never meant to dim your own light to fit into spaces that no longer serve you. The energy surrounding you now is a call to action, an invitation to rise into your fullest potential. What would your life look like if you stopped holding yourself back? If you released every doubt and moved forward with absolute certainty in your ability to create something extraordinary? Transformation does not come from waiting for the perfect moment. It comes from deciding that now is the moment. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a declaration of your readiness. What will you do today to move closer to the life you envision? What is one belief you can shift, one action you can take, one risk you can embrace? Imagine looking back a year from now, realizing that this was the moment you chose to change everything. The version of you who is thriving, abundant, and aligned with your highest path is not separate from you. It is you, simply on the other side of a decision. What is stopping you from stepping into that version now? Let this be the day you choose to trust, to let go of hesitation, to walk forward knowing that what is ahead is greater than what you leave behind. You are meant for more, and the moment you accept that truth, the universe will respond in kind. Type, "I am ready," in the comments below to affirm your energy, to claim your path, and to let the universe know that you are open to receiving everything meant for you. Your voice has power, use it. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a message meant for you. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it should, and I am honored to be here to guide you through it. Stay open, stay fearless, and most of all, keep shining. Your time is now.